Dave, obviously there's a lot of interest in Adam Larson here. Just how's he been for you guys, and what has he brought to your dresser?
Lars, outstanding. Number one as a person, just a real measured and great pro, real good teammate, and in terms of what he does on the ice, he's an absolute warrior for us, and a real good leader in every sense.
That's important to have a guy like that in a situation that your team is in, starting from the ground up, to kind of lay that bedrock of how you want to be.
Yeah, he's Lars, just in the way he approaches the game, number one, and then just in the type of player that he is. He's one of those foundational pieces that we can continue to build around. He's a guy that shows up and does his job, and he does it very well every day.
I know the numbers would say that Connor McDavid is one of the best, if not the best, in the league, but how would you characterize what he brings and what you have to watch out for tonight?
Well, how much time do we have? You guys, he's a very special player. There's not much that I can say that can bring to light anything new on Connor McDavid. He's an absolute dynamic player. One of the things that stands out for me is just his competitive nature, and it seems every year that I've been able to see him, there's a new piece to his game, something else that he tries to round out and improve upon. So that also brings brings to light and talks a little bit about his drive as a player as well.
How do you see the special teams kind of battle playing out, given where Edmonton is on power plays and how well you have performed at penalty shots?
Well, we don't want to spend a ton of time against this power play tonight. That's number one. You're playing with fire if you spend too much time in the penalty box. That being said, our group is it's a confident group that goes out and works hard together. When called upon, has to go out and do the job against an outstanding power play. This unit's been together. It's a mature group over the past few years, and they're very efficient in what they do.
Can we expect Adam Larson to go up against McDavid tonight?
He'll get some time for sure. We're coming off a back-to-back, so playing last night, we won't be able to dictate the matchups. One of the most important things for us tonight would be making sure we've got good energy and are as fresh as possible when we're out on the ice.
You spoke very highly, obviously, of Adam, and you named him one of your alternate captains. How would you describe him as a leader and what he brings in that capacity?
He's a very quiet pro in the way he goes about his business, but that underlying fire is always there. So he's got a very even approach, but don't mistake that for anything that's lacking in intensity. He's a high-level competitor.
On the back-to-back, would you go back with Philip in net, or do you give Joey another start?
No, Joey DeCord will start tonight.
Any other lineup changes tonight from last night?
We've got some decisions that we'll make at game time as we go through the afternoon.
Dave, more trouble when Leon and Connor are on two lines, or when they're playing together?
Well, you have to deal with both at times. You're gonna have them on the ice at together at times during a game, whether it's for a short period of time or for extended. So either one presents a real challenge. The depth of the forward group that we're facing tonight presents its challenges. When you look not just through 97-29, but the Ryan line has been very good for them and generated a ton of momentum and given them good minutes as well. So we're not just dealing with one or two guys. Obviously, marquee players, and we have to do a good job against them, whether they're together or apart. But this is a group of forwards that has really good depth throughout.
How are things in Warburg?
They're good. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to get back to Warburg, or I think we chatted about the Sunnybrook Hotel earlier today, but hopefully I'll get a chance to say hi to some family.
Good. Thanks, Dave.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.